you also, can you just tell us something about the company that Avanti People Partnership is about? How long have you been in business, and what's the kind of work you've been doing? Which all markets you have been doing, and how has work been in the last couple of months? If you can just allude to that, our listeners would also know how things have been evolving.
I think you're right. Although there's automation, I think relationships is still a key to this business. So I suppose people reach out to us because of the network, because of they know the name. Also the fact that because I'm also in deal making, there's deals that I do that I would go, okay, so we do the capital for you, I make the term sheet, and we would also recruit for you. Or would you like us to offer some other services like go at the, do your back end office or analyze your business, and then we can also offer you the analysis and the solutions itself. So these are the kind of specialized solutions that we try to offer. And in the future, we see it as, just evolving around collaboration. So collaboration instead of being competitive. There's a lot of deals at the moment in the mergers and acquisition space as well, where companies are joining together because it's too hard to go it on your own. And, a lot of companies are getting delisted. There's a lot of insolvencies. There's actually a lot of bargains out there. You just have to look.
Yeah, and, actually, what you say is absolutely right. We are probably in the midst of the most disruptions worldwide. Okay, in the last 20 years, thanks to the growth of technology or globalization and the rapid acceleration with all this is happening, business models are changing so fast that companies have to constantly reinvent. And this is one example. This COVID is one thing which has probably brought a whole lot of world to stop. And yes, you're right. There are a lot of the mortality rates of companies itself is low.
That's a disruption.
And now what exactly. So what you're trying to tell me is now, because of the kind of multi-pronged strategy you have, you're able to not only provide for human capital, but you're also able to provide venture capital, is what you're trying to say. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are also able to provide, say, services that not very obvious to the naked eye. So in the group that I have, Stratagem, we have a data marketing person. We also have one guy who owns like a tourism agency. And if you're doing something in hospitality and tourism, he's got a whole database of people that he's happy to collaborate with. So we do interesting things like that. And I think that's the future of work and career and the world. I mean, I know for a fact that there's a lot of manufacturing coming back onshore, right? Because obviously reaction to the market, they don't want to be dependent, like Australia doesn't want to be dependent to China. There is a lot of, I suppose, as you know, a lot of politics, but I won't go into that. That's not what we're here for.
Sure.
But also there's a lot of things that we could do together.